On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what gwan. A blessed and wonderful Monday afternoon to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every day. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. In the afternoon, yeah, we're going to kick it off with an international story coming out of Philadelphia. Yeah, man. Where it is stated that this Jamaican man end up losing 3 points to the hands of his own wife over there in Uncle Sam, or should I say Uncle Donald. Yeah, man. So we're going on now, my peeps. The man presently on your screen has since been identified as Kemar Smith. We get to understand, say, him live at Pennsylvania. So we get to understand, say, him and him wife have a little small fallout and him leave the house probably about a week or so ago. It is stated by the wife that him return to the home and kick in the door to gain entry. It is said that as him push a foot, him get shook. The wife pop off her chops and clam. And Kemar food get nyam. Yeah, man. So we not get the full details surrounding why it reached to which part it reached with the husband and wife. Thus, she saw it prudent to slap with her own husband. She gave a statement to the police stating that him kick in the door and threaten her life. And in fear of her life, she have to just nyam him food and broke the plate and call it a day. So we're going to keep tabs on this one and see if we can unearth the real reason behind everything we're going, leading up to the demise of Kemar Smith, a.k.a. Buda. Yeah, man. So we're going to flick it on over there on the local set of things, you know, and kick it off with some updates. Now, the next criminal element what we are talking about from what day surrounding the fatal knockings and clappings of this brother Corporal Kamal Main, we end up losing 3 points in a whole harbor St. Catherine just a few days ago. Remember, I made mention that the criminal element identified as Bala Jeezas, him this presently on your screen, turning himself to the police and is now presently in the custody of the police. Now, him criminal accomplice, the next criminal element that me did have pan blast, this dirty kind of boy presently on your screen identified as Josie, also turning himself to the police. Me swear say the two of them youth did say a badness it name and a low knockings and clappings to anybody will come near. But I guess them here say officer Yeman pick and team out there and them drawing quick to the police in fear. Smart move on your part. But walk out or chalk out would most definitely be the order of the day. But you definitely choose a different path and not take the walk out, definitely not the chalk out, and walk in on yourself. So this just goes to show you know, that them boy are not really bad as how them say and try to prove upon the regular members of Chan Public. As soon as them start get blast, boy get jiggy because them can sniff the very scent of death crawling close to the worthless bodies that they have walking around. So my peeps, I could see how this one here go turn out because the police them did I say boy, them not have the much needed set of evidence as yet that can secure a conviction because you don't know say the regular members of Jan Public in fear of these criminal elements. So maybe, just maybe, Bala Jeezas and Juicy may just walk and then you don't know say after that can't just no shadow after dark. Pick from that what you mean. Yeah man. Now the next update my peeps is coming out of the St. Mary Police Division. A very remote section of the parish known as Jaheel. I made mention of a fatality that took place in that particular area yesterday. So the St. Mary Police have taken into custody a 24-year-old man in connection with the fatality of the 52-year-old that I spoke about, identified as Woodsworth Garden, otherwise known as Max. A mechanic will come from Gale Rock in a Jaheel, St. Mary. So the incident occurred at the victim's residence sometime around 9:25 p.m. on Friday. Investigators stated that a 9-year-old child made a distressing call to her father, alerting him that her sibling, the 24-year-old suspect, also known as Junior, was seen covered in what appears to be the victim's red substance will leak all out him body and him clothes. The little youth I say boy, them see him with a knife in him hand when time him reaching at the house. So it's a family type of setting my peeps where the 52-year-old man end up lose fame 3 pints to the 24-year-old who is said to be a close family member. So when the pitney them link them father, the father end up reach home and restrain him son, which is the 24-year-old identified as Junior, until the police them could have come take him. So right now me I tell you say that the entire family has been plunged into mourning. Really rough. And still in the parish of St. Mary, the St. Mary police have also launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the loss of life of a 62-year-old man identified as Stanford Frederick Brown. He's known as Greasy in our streets, said to be a bus operator come from retirement on Gully Road, right in a Bascobel in the parish of St. Mary. So reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that Mr. Brown was last seen sometime around 8 p.m. on Thursday, May 22nd, when he arrived at home in his Toyota Vaxibus, which he operates as a Juta Tours vehicle. An alarm was raised when efforts to contact him via cell phone was unsuccessful. So sometime around 2 p.m. on Friday, one of my friend them go visit him round him yard. And when the man forced the door open, him find Greasy laying face down in the house, unresponsive. The police were summoned, and upon the arrival of the police, the body was observed and there was no signs of violence or evidence of forced entry like somebody did broke in at the house prior to the friend going there. The police stated that in Vaxibus, gone, somebody thief the bus. So we don't know. I guess the police them say boy, them have to go do some autopsy type of thing on the body to find out the actual cause of him loss of life. Because them not really see no physical signs of violence on the lifeless body. So investigations, another one day, continues. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. So we're going to kick it off in the morning here with this morning's set of stories. That going to start off over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division, where the police have activated a high alert for 8-year-old Navardo Blackburn, come from Queens Avenue in a Gregory Park, St. Catherine. He has since been missing since yesterday. So Navardo, who is said to be artistic, is of a dark complexion, slim build. Reports from the Kemar police would suggest that Navardo was last seen at a playfield in his community sometime around 4:30 on Saturday. His mode of dress at the time is unknown, and he has not been seen or heard from since. So anyone with any information surrounding the whereabouts of Navardo, please contact the Kemar police at 876-988-1719 or call police emergency number 119. Boy, may I tell you. And still in the St. Catherine South Police Division, this female here, presently on your screen identified as Veronica Reynolds Monteith. She's from Portmore Villa in Portmore, St. Catherine. She has since been missing since yesterday morning also. She is said to be suffering from Alzheimer's. I don't know, is an older lady up in her age, so the head part kinda go a little way. She was last seen wearing a nightgown, a floral nightgown, wandering on the road. So anyone seeing this female, please, her daughter, family members, friends, and loved ones are worried sick about her. Imagine a mother they out there have Alzheimer's and I walk up and down and you don't know what she dey. Trust me, my peeps, definitely not a good feeling. So if anyone have any information, please contact the 100-man police or link on the Spot News Media. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that me gonna talk about, my peeps, is still in the St. Catherine South Police Division. This is just for show you how some of them scammer, some of them all dirty kind of boy are bright and brazen with them dirty nasty behavior. I want to listen to that story real good, my peeps. So this brother here allegedly accused by the police of taking the life of a man because him claimed to say the man steal him scamming client. So him go get a contract knockis and clappis and order the contract knockis and clappis for clap with the man. Boy, may I tell you, the thing really serious. So the accused man in this situation has since been identified as 32-year-old Jaheel Spike, come from Coconut Crescent in a Portmore, St. Catherine. It is said that him also frequent out of Panside district in a Bull Bay. So the police statement stated that he was slapped with multiple charges, including a fatal knockings and clappings and conspiracy to the fatal knockings and clappings, assault at common law, and also using a firearm to commit a felony. He was also charged for a knockings and clappings with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, and also unauthorized possession of ammunition and discharge of a firearm in any place. Whole heap of charges that. Now the man will end up lose Fame 3 Pines has since been identified as 29-year-old caretaker Dominique McClappin, said to be of a Mark Twain Avenue over Gregory Park, St. Catherine. So watch this now, my peeps. According to the police, the criminal element with them charged now for the fatality, Jaheel Spike, chartered a taxi sometime around midday on Friday, September 22nd, 2024. So him chartered a taxi to take him to Gypsum Road in a St. Thomas to collect some money. The driver was accompanied by the now deceased man, and all of them go to the location. So when them reach a Gypsum Road in a St. Thomas, two more men jump in the car and join them. And that is when the now deceased man was accused by the criminal element where the police them charge. Say him thief, him scamming client. And him order the two man them were jumping at the car at St. Thomas for dirt him and the driver. So the man them not hesitate. Alone can the man them start put on the brother known as Dominique McClappin. And the driver of the vehicle, luckily for him run out of the vehicle and the man them run him down for gun him down. Him pick up some can. But him escape with him life. And I saw him go return there now and go make the police report and make the police them know exactly what going. So the police them sprung into action and launch a manhunt and go circle the criminal element where them lock up what there now and find him in a St. Mary in a May of this year. Them find him because of an unrelated matter. But after doing them checks, them find out say him did give the order for the man we get dirt in a St. Thomas, get dirt. So them put him on an identification parade and he was pointed out. So the police them just slap the additional charges pan him. Boy, me I tell you my peeps, this thing here really serious where I go on in a Jamaica, you know. Me can tell you this right now, you know. Majority of what we see a go on in a Jamaica, you know. Scamming money at the root of it. Even if I not that make the war a go on presently, but that's where it a come from because I scamming money by all of them gun ya. And the scamming money make enough of them little youth ya feel like say them a smaddy. And that's the reason why God make a lot of poor people, you know. I know everybody at all fi have money. Because success, I can tell you, no matter how them want to get the money, as soon as some people get money in a them hand, all them can do I think about doing wrong. Yeah, man. And I've said this already, and I'm gonna say it again. I know everybody fi have money. And me nah say, boy, ghetto youths mustn't get rich, you know. Me totally with that. Me totally with a youth elevating himself out of the slum and get some money. But what I am against, I know all of them know how to use the money positively. Whole heap of garrison community, you know, the youth them born and grow up in it together, you know. And them good together whilst them broke. And as soon as one and two of them make a little piece of food, them go buy some strap and want be done and want run off place and all kind of madness and just throw off the whole trajectory of the entire community and start hold the community at ransom. And if them did still broke, everybody would have still good. Everybody would have still a kick ball in the middle of the road with them barefoot. I eat out a one pot a run boat and everything would alright. So that's my reason for saying that, hey, I know everybody fi have money. Yeah, man. Now the last thing that we're going to talk about, you know, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Catherine South Police Division. So we're still the same place. So a 29-year-old mechanic end up get caught up on a Port Henderson Road that's in a Portmore St. Catherine on Friday night. Luckily for him, he's still among the land of the living. So the man was along the roadway sometime around 11:10 p.m. when he was pounced upon and conned up by a lone criminal element. He was then assisted to the Spanish Town General Public Hospital, where he was admitted in serious but stable condition. Investigators have not yet established a motive for his attack. The Portmore Criminal Investigation Branch is presently leading that probe. So anyone having any information surrounding what really go on with the mechanic, please alert the 100-man police station. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.